Here you are in this practice of Yoga Nidra, welcoming spring, welcoming yourself, welcoming the blooming of this beautiful season. So please take your time to enter in the practice of the Yoga Nidra. Honor it, this wonderful season. So yes, welcome the breath, the fresh breath in your spine, like a sieve, welcoming a nice flower. You don't need any more scarves, hat, clothes. You want to be barefoot in this practice of Yoga Nidra. All the fingers and toes, welcoming the fresh air of spring, wandering to bloom for this season. So yes, please, take your time to settle. Bring how many blankets you need to bring, maybe 1, 2, 3, lying on the floor in straight lines. You don't want to be cold, you want to be warm, and you feel the sunshine of spring warming up more and more day after day, the earth and your body. But take your time before to take off everything. So in this practice of the Yoga Nidra, dedicated to spring, dedicated to your own blooming, put the bolster under the knees, eyes below on the eyes, covering yourself nicely, making your own secret garden in this season of spring. And just let the mind be free to let it go, everything you don't need, to let it grow, everything you wanted. Let the body to release all tension, just welcoming the warm sunshine of spring. And bring your awareness in your heart center. In the next couple of months, what do you want to see blooming inside you? What do you want to wish to see blooming for you and for the world all around you? So in Sankalpa, dedicated for the season of spring, take your time to put an intention. When you got it, repeat it 3 times with love, compassion, and honesty for yourself and the world all around you. 3 times. Love, compassion, honesty. Love, compassion, honesty. In this season of spring, most of the time we think we are part of this world. If you look carefully, you're built as the same molecules as the world around you, as the stone outside of the room, the flower in the garden, the same molecules. You're a mineral, human body. You belong to this earth as all elements on the earth. And this season of spring, welcome the practice of the Yoga Nidra. The same cycle every year. The same revolval cycle of the earth welcoming life after a long sleeping in winter. So bring your awareness in this season of spring. The same awareness as a cycle of the consciousness, the rotation consciousness. And bring your awareness in the right hand thumb. Right hand thumb. Second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, wrist, forearms, elbows, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toes, second toes, third toes, fourth toes, all toes together, opening like nice petals. Bring your awareness on the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toes, second toes, fourth toes, fifth toes, all toes together, opening like a nice petals. Now, go on the back of the body, right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, rising up with the dew of the breath, rising up like a sieve, nourishing your spine. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, all the neck, top of the head, forehead, right temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eyes, left eyes, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lips, lower lips. Can you feel the lips welcoming the dew, a nice fresh dew of spring? Both of the lips together. Throat, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor, all the pelvic floor, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, all your body. And these lips, smiling more and more, welcoming spring. And in the cycle of nature, the cycle of the breath, bring your awareness on your belly button, a nice belly button, your own land, nourishing with the breath, an eternal cycle of life. Can you feel the breath moving up the lower abdomen, getting down on the expire, and the spine, nourishing by the dew of the breath. Feel the breath around the nostril, making a nice run, a nice cycle of life. Rising up on the inhale, lowering down on the exhale. the breath coming up, the breath coming down. A nice cycle of life, giving more and more space between each breath in and each breath out. Welcoming the space between the breath in, connected with the earth, and the breath out, connecting with the sky. Two elements, inside, outside, rising up, rising down, the same breath, in the same cycle. And all the abdomen, releasing all tension, supported by the spine. Create a space in this spine between all vertebrae, letting the dew, letting the breath, creating space in this nature, in this season of spring. We need to arise and to welcome all new element, nourishing the spine. Can you feel the spine going up to the sky on the inhale? And connecting on the exhale with the earth. Feel the spine moving on the floor, welcoming by the floor. In each movement on the breathing in and the breathing out. Nothing else to do, just to be, just to welcome. Just to be connected with all the other elements. Bring your awareness on the rib cage, the nice rib cage, and let the collarbones expanding on the inhale. Let the collarbones grounding on the exhale. A nice movement of flying collarbones. Give you wings to start your own blooming. And this nice movement of the rib cage flying on the inhale and the exhale, the movement of the breath. Bring also together your awareness in the rib cage. Can you feel the rib cage moving up and moving down, moving on the right side and the left side in 3 dimensions? The body in 3 dimensions. The breath is coming from everywhere. The breath is rising from everywhere to any destination. Not only up, not only down, but it's a nice vibration, a nice radiance everywhere, from the center of the chest, rising everywhere in the body, through the rib cage, abdomen, arms. Allow each ribs to expand, to create space. With this nice tiny movement, create space just by the breathing in, just by the breathing out. And this transition between winter and summer, and this nice transition of spring. The earth is going to bloom everywhere, all around you. Your body is also going to bloom everywhere by slow, tiny movement. Just by the breath, the awareness of the breath. And from this rib cage, moving in 3 dimensions, come back to your heart center. Can you come back to your heart center? And repeat 3 times your sankalpa, you dedicate at the beginning of the class. Can you feel your sankalpa blooming more and more in the center of the chest? Ready to rise up, ready to be alive. Now bring the breath to the crown of the head as a king, as a queen. Be proud to be you. And feel the spine totally expanded. Feel the spine totally supported who you are. Feel the power of the breath, rising you up more and more to His word. Bring the power of the breath, welcoming you more and more to His word. Each transition, each vertebrate, welcoming space, welcoming all opportunities by a simply movement, the breathing in and the breathing out. And feel the sieve along your arms. Feel your hand like nice 2 beautiful flowers opening all their fingers like a nice flower, opening each petals, offering the beauty of yourself to the world. Your faces soft, the eyes totally soft, the eyes closes, but opening to the words. Everything is possible in the practice of the Yoga Nidra with the power of the breath. Everything can be created in the practice of the Yoga Nidra, according with the season of spring. Seed being planted. So yes, put a nice smile on your lips. Whisper your sankalpa. Welcome the dew in your lips, nourishing the nectar of the breath inside your pelvis floor, rising up to the crown of the head. Create space inside you. Be grounded. Create a space all around you. And come back to your eyes-brown center, between the 2 eyes. Feel safe. Feel light. Lying on the floor in this practice of Yoga Nidra. The body totally relax, fully relax. You've created your own nest, light. To be aware about all the voices inside you. To be aware about all the voices around you. Let the breath traveling between 2 universes, inside and outside, connecting you with the inside world and the outside world, two different universes, but they are just one. The breathing in and the breathing out, connecting you just in one place right now, the present. And start to rising up. Start to coming from the practice of the Yoga Nidra to these words. Start to move your fingers and toes, the lips. Breathing in and breathing out more and more, expanding the breath from the center of the chest to the crown of the head. Be aware about all this nature moving out through the earth, preparing yourself to this spring, and the Sankalpa, you whispering to yourself. So come on. Come back to the practice of the Yoga Nidra. Wake up yourself and bloom right now. This practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. Welcome back.